Living in Hype House isn't all fun and games, and Charli and Dixie D'Amelio can attest to that. There are plenty of strict rules TikTokers have to follow if they want to continue living in the LA-based mansion. Content creators have already been kicked out for disrespecting the rules, but more on that later. Watch until the very end to find out which rule forbids TikTokers from going out on the weekends.
We want to be a collaborative house where people can come over and feel comfortable making content here instead of like a frat house.
LA locals were skeptical when news of Hype House first made headlines. Ever since YouTube's Jake Paul created the content collective Team 10, locals have tried their best to prevent teenagers from running mansions in their neighboring communities. But Hype House creators Lil Huddy and Petrou have reassured locals that Hype House is nothing like Team 10. First of all, there are rules when it comes to pranks, parties, and loud festivities as a whole. First and foremost, Hype House is a place for creativity, productivity, and content creation. So house parties and huge gatherings are simply against the rules. Partying is just not what Hype House is about. Lil Huddy and Thomas have clearly done their homework. They don't plan on repeating any of Jake Paul's mistakes, and they definitely don't plan on having lawsuits filed against them. According to the New York Times, Thomas told future collaborators that if they want to party, there are hundreds of houses that throw parties in LA every weekend.
I think my favorite part, is the family. It's actually a really good environment.
Sure, Charli and Dixie are extremely famous, but their parents, Mark and Heidi, still want what's best for them, and they aren't ready to part ways with their girls just yet. Although some of the Hype House members do live in the mansion full-time, this isn't the case for Charli and Dixie. Both sisters are still in high school, and completing their education is of the utmost importance. So the girls still live at home with their parents, but during an interview with the New York Times, the girls did state that they spend as much time at Hype House as they can. Mark and Heidi, who are almost famous TikTok stars, have a set of rules they want their daughters to follow, but they don't want to infringe on their creative freedom. During the same interview, Mark D'Amelio revealed that as parents, one thing they say all the time is that this is just about creating options for their kids. Mark also admitted that while he doesn't know where this whole Hype House thing is going, he hopes that his daughters can do what they love and most importantly, be happy. As long as their girls sleep at home at night and go to school in the morning, the D'Amelios are happy.
My family's my support system. I know that they all have my back no matter what.
Charli D'Amelio might be Hype House's youngest TikTok star, but she's also the TikToker with the most followers. The 15-year-old has over 34 million followers on the platform, whereas her 18-year-old sister Dixie has about 14 million. The sisters are pros when it comes to producing daily videos, and that's a good thing considering that Hype House members are obliged to churn out daily content. If house members fail to respect this rule, they can get kicked out of Hype House in the blink of an eye. Charli is famous for her lip syncing and choreographed dance videos, and Dixie is well known for her similar dance style and comedic videos. The girls don't seem to have any issues juggling their schoolwork and content creation duties, so they're in the clear for now. But wait, what happens when a house member fails to upload daily content? Well, according to Thomas, if someone slips up constantly, they won't be a part of the team anymore. Thomas also stated that TikTokers can't come and stay with them for a week and not make any videos.
So we want to be putting out a couple videos a week of groups of people.
TikTok is especially popular with people under 18 years old, so when creating Hype House, Chase Hudson, aka Lil Huddy, and Thomas knew that they had to stay on trend with their brand to hold on to their popularity. Chase, Thomas, and the creator collective Hype House are signed with WME, and to remain in good standing with WME, they have to uphold the Hype House's stellar reputation. Getting into trouble with the cops or giving Hype House a bad reputation can put them in hot waters with the agency. So their brand is their bond. It doesn't matter how many followers a person has, certain rules need to be followed, especially since the agency has contracts with minors. That's why the party culture is so frowned upon at Hype House. Thomas revealed that partying is not in line with anyone in the house's brand. The D'Amelio sisters have to be on their best behavior to prevent fans from boycotting them.
This isn't the first time that I've had to deal with something like this.
Can you imagine what would happen if a bunch of teenagers moved into Hype House without having a set of golden rules to follow? Yeah, it would be anarchy. Luckily, everything has been carefully planned to protect the collaborators' rights while maintaining a friendly and productive atmosphere. Unlike Jake Paul's Team 10, the members of Hype House aren't made to allocate a portion of their earnings to a head honcho. However, they are expected to replace something if they break or damage it. For the most part, the Hype House residents aren't nearly as destructive as Team 10, so maintaining the mansion's current state hasn't been a problem. Jake Paul was sued for $2 million for trashing the Team 10 house. So just in case history repeats itself, Hype House has added a you break, you buy rule to their contract. If someone breaks something, they have a total of 15 days to replace it.
You know, we argue, we fight, we have our indifferences, but at the end of the day, we all go to bed and we still love each other.
Thomas was inspired to create Hype House after spending time in the Team 10 mansion. He quickly realized that having popular TikTokers in one place could boost views in a matter of seconds. So he got to work recruiting some of the biggest TikTokers on the platform. Thomas and Chase decided to rent out a huge LA mansion with 20 other TikTokers, which made renting a room very affordable. Most of the Hype House members do not live in the mansion full-time, but they rent a room for about $900 a month. They're free to come and go as they please as long as they create daily content while ensuring to be present on collab days. Collab days are super important for Hype House members. Appearing in each other's videos and creating new content for the Hype House TikTok page helps everyone involved get more followers and views. Members are expected to promote each other, creating organic growth in the process. Thomas told Forbes that Charli D'Amelio changed the TikTok app by uploading dance videos. With her help, everyone at Hype House is creating new and fun dances that bring in loads of traffic.
We just try to push each other as best we can.
When you're on the outside looking in, Hype House can come off as a place where teens go to throw blowout parties, but that's the opposite of what Hype House is about. When you're on the inside looking out, it's clear that the mansion is a place of business, where like-minded people go to create content for their slew of fans. Whereas Charli and Dixie's parents are free to come and go as they please, the girls still need to get permission before inviting some of their friends over. Hype House creators and investors want to make sure that the group members are respecting the rules, and they also want to ensure that their stars are well protected. So the gated community only opens for visitors who have been approved ahead of time. Tons of new faces head to Hype House on collab days, but these visitors are there to have fun and be themselves while creating TikTok videos. If Dixie and Charli want to hang out with their friends, they're better off doing it at home.
I'm helping people in the little way I am.
When Chase Hudson decided to create Hype House, he immediately contacted the D'Amelio sisters because their brand was so on point. These two social media stars got to where they are today by being themselves. They're all about embracing their inner weirdness and connecting with fans through relatable content. So when Chase approaches new collaborators, he keeps authenticity in mind. He wants everyone at the Hype House to bring something new to the table, and as long as they're respectful and have plenty of followers, pretty much anything goes. Chase is the group scout, and according to Cosmopolitan, he's looking for people who are talented, weird, funny, or extremely good-looking. Luckily for Charli and Dixie, they check all of these boxes. Hype House members could potentially lose their spot if they stop being true to themselves and mislead their fans. Viewers want original content, so copying others just isn't an option.
Keep posting, keep going. You're gonna do big things in life. You just can't focus on what they have to say.
The TikTok world is super competitive, but typically accounts that have the most followers get the most views. The members of Hype House are scared to get comfortable and lose stamina. They want their follower base to keep growing every single day. So to grow their accounts, Hype House members collaborate with different TikTokers every single week. And so far, Charli has managed to bring in around 200,000 new followers every single day. Everyone at Hype House is encouraged to attend TikTok events where they can connect with their fans while inspiring new ones to follow them. Attending huge events like YouTube's VidCon party is a must. Fans will be lining up to meet Charli and Dixie, as well as other members of the Hype House at the 2020 VidCon event.
Take the bullying back, my fingers are crossed.
I'm self-conscious.
We already know that Hype House isn't a party house, but did you know that partying is against the rules in general? Sure, TikTokers are allowed to go out and party if that's what they really want, but they're expected to be ready to film bright and early on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Since many of the Hype House members go to school during the week, the majority of the group's videos are filmed on the weekend. Thomas told the New York Times that Hype House is about creating something big, and you can't do that if you're going out on the weekends. House members are expected to be fresh-faced and healthy on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Being hungover and unwilling to shoot videos can result in a TikToker being kicked out of Hype House. And that's a wrap on the 10 strict rules Charli and Dixie have to follow. Would you have trouble respecting these rules if you lived in Hype House? Tell us in the comments.
The best part about being a part of the Hype House is just like knowing that these people have your back.
Thanks for watching. For more great content, be sure to like this video and subscribe to The Things. We'll see you again soon.